reevaluating the research that I did for this project. So the first thing that I really researched before even starting the project or going into anything was taking a look at my creative influences. So I looked into Rochelle Jordan, Frank Ocean, King Cruel. I really need to see somebody else's creative progress, because, I need that validation to be like, okay, mine's similar to that. So really seeing how these artists make their song, what's important to them, how they go about it, really. That really helped set a foundation for me, especially my research into Frank Ocean, because he has such a distinct, and he really paints a picture when he's writing lyrics, and that was something I really wanted to do. I did a lot of research actually into a lot of poems and poets. Dylan Thomas was one, Ocean Vuong, and I really just sat there like kind of breaking down the lyrics and really like trying to recreate it, really, and trying to like write these lyrics the way I would write them, just so I could get a better idea at, lyric writing and poems, and King Cruel helped with that as well, because he writes a lot of poems and then he does the music. But my kind of style is I write the music and then I usually freestyle. But I wanted to explore in this album, I wanted to experiment. So I kind of took a different approach. So another type of research, when I'm making beats, I like to look at a lot of type beats, because they really just help recreate a sound. It's just helpful for me. It inspires me. Music helps me make other music, it inspires me when I'm just reading a lot of articles about, Amy Winehouse and how she writes, and about her life and her experiences, and how she kind of puts that on the paper and turns that into a song. Same with Blood Orange. So that was extremely helpful. Also just into artists like Ariel Pink, who are really DIY, because I'm very DIY. I'm not very profesh, and especially, I also did some research into chords as well, and different chord structures, stuff like that. That was really helpful. I did a lot of research into sound as well, like sidechain compression and just stuff like that, just so I know, and people who sample, that was really important. So another thing was, of course, which DAW I should use. Now, originally I was going to use Logic, but I'm very well versed in Logic, and I'm not that keen on Logic, but I don't have anything to compare that to. And for this project, as I already said, I wanted to try something different. I wanted to be experimental. So I chose Ableton, because I just tried Ableton in college and I liked it much better. There's something about it I just really liked. So yeah, that was really cool trying that out, and just having fun with it. And yeah, that was really fun. And I decided that I was kind of comparing the two, the pros and cons. I asked people at college what they use, what they prefer. That was really, it was nice to have that nuance. That's pretty much most of my research. I did a lot of practical research, to be fair, especially on mics, on stuff like that. But most of it was just like looking at creative influences, which really put me forward.